Just on the IHRA definition, first, I would like to say that at the European Commission, together with the IHRA, in 2019, we published a handbook on the practical guide on the use of the IHRA definition with real-world examples and how they relate to the different examples. And I think that this is very important. We see that law enforcement are using them more and more. And frankly, I think that especially in the current situation, the IHRA definition is useful. It's politicized because it works, because it reflects, and we have also proof of that in our survey that we held among 16,000 Jews in 2018, that the examples resonate with the vast majority of Jews in Europe as to what they perceive as anti-Semitism. We have a victim-based approach here at the Commission, and I'm sure that in Australia this is a similar case with regards to all different kinds of victims. So if we talk about the Jews, well, then we have to look at what they perceive as anti-Semitism, and this resonates with the IHRA definition. And I believe that those who politicize it, they should really look at why they are doing this in that way, because the IHRA definition itself says that criticism of Israel, like that leveled against any other country, cannot be considered anti-Semitic. And the other aspect is context matters. Yeah. So there is a lot of flexibility with regards to the concrete aspects. And then also, as Andre said, whether an anti-Semitic incident is illegal is defined by law. So by definition, this cannot limit freedom of speech. Just that people who had the clear anti-Zionist views or hid their anti-Semitism behind anti-Zionism now can be called out for these things being anti-Semitic, and they have the possibility to have counter speech. No one prevents them from it, but that this is a two-way street is a new experience for many, and I think that that's why the IHRA definition is really important as measure, as a non-legally binding tool, also to protect Jews, in particular now students on campus, which by the mere fact that they are afraid of going to campus and therefore maybe refrain from going so, have an impediment to their fundamental right to education. And if you know that the education, was always the only thing that when the next pogrom would come, you could take with you, then it becomes even more pernicious that suddenly Jews feel that they are no longer safe on campuses. So I think we have to see this in a much wider view and also in a more long-term view, and therefore addressing the situation in universities is one of the most urgent things, I believe, next to obviously the aspects of security.